Hey Taurus, TT here with another channel message for all of my Taurians. If you guys are new, welcome to our love nest. Um, this particular reading, I'm picking up on a lot of feminine energy. All right, so feminine as in the energy, not the gender. Okay, so if you are the embodiment of your feminine energy, okay, you're really in that frequency. I got a song for y'all. I'm laughing because I'm like, what the hell does this song mean? And I pulled up the song. I heard it on TikTok. Okay. I don't know how. First of all, let me go ahead and tell y'all, you got to be somebody that got a lot of personalities. Okay, I heard booyah, roll call. Okay, so your personalities, you line them up. You got a different personality, a different flavor for every day. You're crazy. Okay, so you got to be a Taurus that is, you're different, you're eccentric. Okay, you got a lot of hats. You got a lot of personalities. Okay, booyah, roll call. So I don't know which one we're gonna be tapping in today, what that song is really meant to say, but you're good. Like the feminine energy is so good. I feel like you dropping habits like people, places, and things, like bad habits. You sleeping good at night. You're creative. Like you're about to have a burst of creativity. Your cutoff game is strong, 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 strong. And I feel like you're just unbothered. You're unfuckwittable. There's a lot of like you sleep good at night because I don't care what your outside circumstances look like. You could have absolutely no job, have no money, and you just have this inner knowing that all of it's going to be worked out. Somebody, something, spirit is going to handle your lightweight. Spirit is going to work all of it out for you. I also feel as if, for some of you, you have a destiny that is tied to giving birth to either an enterprise or a child. You are a popular loner, is what I'm hearing here. So I feel like some of y'all are not meant to work for nobody. That's what I'm picking up, feminine energy. Like you're not meant to work for another day of your life. You are meant to raise a child. Okay, for some of you is raising a child, for others of you is raising a business or something that you create, but it won't be work, because you'll love this enterprise, you'll love this job, you'll love this purpose. So it's not even gonna feel like you're working. It's gonna feel like you're just, you may have a bad reputation. I feel like the bad reputation that is here is like, why do you deserve it? So you're gonna be dealing with a lot of like pessimistic people that are like accusing you of being a masculine eater, man eater. Okay, you put a spell on someone. There's a lot of things that are gonna be said about you, like you're someone that put a spell on somebody to get what you want. That you be hexing people. People blame you, by the way, for their misfortune in their life. Like when they lose jobs or homes, or it's hard for them to get approved for shit, or they just start having car troubles or unexpected illnesses. They are accusing you. Okay, they are accusing you of being the witch, the warlock, the sorcerer that did it to them. I'm telling you, they feel like you're very inappropriate with how you use your sexuality, the things that you talk about. All right, that you just do things for money and power and fame and glory and all those different things. So they're accusing you of being some type of I heard, and I am. Some of y'all are cold. Like you're cold with it, with the High Priestess in reverse and with the Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like this dark Lilith energy is inside of you. It's the spirit that resides inside of you, and it's a part of you. So it's like your dark feminine era it's not an era, it's a real thing. Like, I feel like you know that every other woman or every other feminine is struggling with accepting who their true feminine energy, their true divine feminine energy, because they're too busy trying to be masculine. So feminine energy, you're pretty much saying that real femininity doesn't work a day in their life. Real feminine energy is like goddess energy. You sleep in when you want to sleep in. You wake up when you work when you want to work. You don't have to do anything outside of care for whatever you're creating, whether that be the children that you're creating, the home that you have, and the whole idea of hustling and working hard and trying to fight for money and opportunities. It just doesn't work. And you're pretty much, the energy that you're embodying is saying that the reason why it's hard for other females or feminine energies to see that this is the best way to exist, is more magical, is because they are confused. They haven't come to the realization that they're more of a masculine energy than they are a true divine feminine energy, and that's why they struggle so hard. Okay, and they're unable to see that about themselves, and that's why they work so hard, and that's why they do so much. Allowing someone to provide and protect for you is what divine feminine energy wants. Like, it doesn't care to be everything and everything and yeah, like everything for everyone, pretty much. I feel like you have having a lot of time to pass down informations, to write if you want to write, journal if you want to journal. It's not even about the cooking and the cleaning and stuff like that. It's like you're saying divine feminine energy doesn't have time to waste being sad, doesn't have time to waste being emotional, doesn't have time to waste being like getting all worked up over jovial things, or someone didn't call you today. Like, you don't care about none of that. I feel like you're not the type of person that goes through people's phones. You're not insecure. You're not trying to investigate shit. Like, that's just not who you are. You are comfortable in your shadow. You're comfortable in who you are. You're very intoxicating, and it's borderline destructive power. Okay, but it's like this illusion, these rose-colored glasses that people have about what divine feminine energy looks like, and how you have to be this or that, or you live to aim to please this masculine energy. It's nothing like that at all. It's actually the other way around. They are designed to protect, provide, and adorn you. And when you're not in that divine feminine energy, you are in their energy. And then you're in a competition with men, and who has time for that? So I feel like you are meant to, if some of y'all, maybe if you're not already doing it, you may be being initiated as like someone that will teach other people how to embody their divine feminine energy as a Taurus. Okay? And allow them to take care of you, and allow them masculine energies to provide for you, so you can have more time to pay attention to your work and your influence, because you have a lot of work that you have to do to uncast. You have to pretty much take down these spells that has been projected over the world and humanity, and so you're meant to ascend to some type of physical role model of that. Okay, but it does feel as if, as you're giving birth to this voice that's inside of you, that is going to release so many illusions, rose-colored glasses, smoke screens, all those different things. You are being attacked, but I feel like you're aware that you're going to be attacked because the world don't want to receive you, but they have no choice. I feel like also as well, you express through your writings, through your poetry, through your singing, through your speaking, you express soul insight from like a symbolic language that speaks way more ancient. It speaks way like it's a universal language. You have an ability to convey and speak a universal language that the world or humanity has been missing. And it's you going through this Kundalini rising and having this rebirth, this radical rebirth that's allowing you to give birth to this version of yourself. And your future, like, no pain, no gain. Yeah, I feel like you're meant to speak to people that especially think of yourself like stereotypical Barbie that's meant to talk to all the Barbies and remind them of who the fuck they are. That's your purpose. However you do that, you're meant to remind them of who they are, but you have to speak directly to their cognitive dissonance, okay? Their logical brain. They think that they're feminine because they have a vagina, or they think that they're masculine because they have a pistachio. A pinastio, but really none of those things really determine the energy because no one really understands. There's been too much confusion stirred up between masculine and feminine that everyone is against you utilizing your dark feminine energy. It's like, oh, that's a dark feminine, or that's dark this, or that's dark that, and everything comes from the dark. In order to perceive every other color, it all began with the dark. The darkest color on the color wheel. That gave birth to every other color. Okay. So in order to perceive all the other spectrums, you got to start with the original color of the color wheel. All right. It's pretty much what they're saying. And there you will find yourself able to release and move on from whatever blockages that is preventing you from adorning yourself. This is about you adorning yourself, and someone is supposed to want to earn your love, earn your time and your attention. So to just give it away so willy-nilly is not okay. That's just you. So it's almost like the dark feminine energy has to teach you how to really be feminine, because you were raised by nothing but masculine energy, male or female. You just were raised by masculine energy. And so the people around you are going to call you they're going to call you gold diggers, womanizers. They're going to call you, and it's because you create a standard, right? You're going to have even females, other feminine energies are going to talk about you and pretty much say, oh, did you see what they did that day? Or did you see this person's under their spell? They're going to attack you. Okay, because they lack the perspective. So they have to start off hating you. And this is why they attack you so much, is because it's through the process of hating you. It's through the process of trying to attack you, your perspective, and play games with you, where you're able to see the games. And then at the same time, okay, the more that they watch you, the more that they can't stand you, something happens naturally. You demand their attention. They're not going to be able to help but watch you, listen to you, because you demand that you dilate their pupil. Okay? That they wake up. Okay? And so a lot of times they need to look at you and they need to kind of say mean things to you in order for their mask to crack. Okay, but know that you're protected, because I feel like you're like bait. Okay, you stand out there in the middle, in the front center stage. You are triggering them with your voice, you're triggering them with your looks, you're triggering them with your setup, whatever it is that you do, you're going to trigger them, right? They're going to feel like you are a fraud, you're a fake, you're this, you're that. So then they're going to make you extremely relevant. Now, in order for you to really embody this goddess energy that you are and allow it to come out and be born and give birth to this version of yourself, you got to have the confidence in who you are, no matter what you look like. And that's kind of like what Spirit is saying. Okay. Especially if you're at that phase on your journey where you are like, oh my God, I don't want to be disappointed in love. I don't want to be disappointed in this. This is wrong. You're not ready. Okay. Yeah, go back to the drawing board, practice a little bit more. That's pretty much what I'm saying here. Because like I said, you're battling between this aspect of you that's very much you and then the representative. Okay. So you may be battling with your sun sign. You may be battling with your moon sign. Okay. But it does feel like it's giving me more like a battle between, if this is work and purpose, and we're talking about love, like Mars and Venus here. Mars and Venus placements will tell you a lot about your chart. There's something about your your activation. If you view something as wrong, this is why all these perspective shifts are so damn important. If you view something is wrong with like, first you're going to start off being a student, right? And eventually you become the mentor, just like someone was a mentor to you. That crosses over. Not saying that the other person is something that just fall off the face of the earth and they're not going to still be doing what they're doing. No, but you go off and you make your own. Every feminine. This is why the process of real dark feminine energy was when you become of age and you start to bleed, or you start to become of your own rite of passage. You leave the nest, you leave and you go get married, and you have your own home and your own estate and your own property where you can sit around and do nothing for the rest of your lives or the rest of your days and just be taken care of, right? But to stay under your mother's house for the rest of your life stunts your growth. To stay under your mentor or your guide, it will stunt your growth at you becoming your own divine dark feminine. Okay, so what's happening right now is you're going through rites of passage, and at the end of this rites of passage, you're going to be delivered to a divine masculine that has been waiting for this Barbie to come out the shop. And the shop is like this healing journey. Okay, and once you come out of the shop, you're going to fulfill your duties. All right, and your duties is whatever has been discussed. All right. They will protect you. They will make sure that you're good. And you will be able to work in peace and pay attention more to your work and your duties or other responsibilities that you have. So if you've been upset about certain things being cut out of your life and things like that, it has been because of your purpose. Okay. Family, friends, certain things like that, they can't go with you because you're a divine feminine energy. Oh, snap. So yeah, I feel like what's happening right now is you're getting confirmations of that in your dreams. You're getting confirmations of that, especially if you wake up between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. in the fucking morning. All right, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna all click for you one day, very soon. But wherever you are right now, you may have, like, your mother may be having a hard time with you is stunting your growth. There's something about your environment of wherever you are right now is stunting your growth from your darkness to be able to flourish. Okay. So you need to get to a high point or a high ground, so that way you have it. The environment will feed your level of confidence as well, because you will no longer feel like you're in the crowd. You have to change your point of trajectory. You need to put yourself on the stage. You need to put yourself from a different perspective. You got to get out of the audience. Okay, you got to get out of the raft. Okay, something about you got to change points of trajectory or something like that. I told you, you got to be lifted. Because they're going to pull you down. If you're at an environment where no one wants to receive what you're saying, or the people closest to you that really can tend to hurt you, they're going to try to keep this Kundalini awakening from happening. They're going to try to stunt that growth. All right. And some of you guys, you had it at a very young age, like 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And it was, they saw it and they was like, oh, you smelling yourself. Okay. And for others of you, someone saw it and they took advantage of it, so your dark feminine energy has always been trying to be like captured. All right. And then they'd be like, okay, well, you stay up under me, because I don't want you to, no one else to, they gave you fear. They gave you fear as a way to, like, oh, you don't want to be perceived as a hoe, or you don't want to be perceived as somebody perceive you as being a witch or this. And they gave you that fear to keep her from coming out. Okay. But you got it in you. That's what they're trying to say. You got it in you. And you're meant to use that. And that's why they made, because that's why they made that whole Barbie movie, to let you know that remember who you are. Okay, you can be whoever you want. It's not even about the roles or the genders. I say it like that. It's about you being able to love yourself. You feel what I'm saying? You being able to create. Divine feminine energy is dark creator matter. It's dark creation. Okay? From the darkness, everything is born. You think that there's a light shining in that womb when you're having a kid? No, it's black as night. Okay? It's dark. So that's what Spirit is pretty much saying. You gotta go underground, be buried, and you let go. You give all of that to Mother, and then she's gonna transform you and bring you out renewed. So I'm seeing glow ups here as well. But I feel like a lot of you, I ain't even gonna hold you. This glow up is gonna happen after you get your assignment. All right, because some of you, your assignment is you're meant to you're meant to model and look a particular type of way so you can connect with a particular type of people. But if you try to be perfect, right, and then start, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. You have to show these people through action now. And that's where the masculine energy is going to be expressed. It's through how you exist, how you move throughout the world, where you're going to inspire now other you're going to inspire the darkness in other feminines. And then from there, they're like, oh, wow, you may not be a size 0. You may not fit the mold, right? Some of y'all will wear makeup and some of you won't, but you're going to do it your way. And that's the way of the collective that you're going to be communicating to or assisting. And they need to see that on a wide mass scale level, that you're not afraid to express your sensuality, your sexuality, and whoever it is you are, your power. It invokes belief in themselves, and that's what you're ultimately here to do. right? Yeah, you about to fuck something up. Okay, sometimes you gotta grind them up. You gotta be a bit carbon. Or Glaciana. I don't know. Channel message for Taurus. Told you, you're the Justice League. Okay? You are here to break chains of the mental mind, cognitive dissonance. Yes, take your power back. You see that? Bind it. You rise. Look at this. And then you're going to be airlifted. And trust me, with the Four of Cups. Ooh, I'm telling you, see here with the Four of Cups, the divine has someone already in mind for you. This person has been following the yellow brick road. You see this rose here? The beast. Do you see the cup in the rose? There is someone that's waiting for true love, like Beauty and the Beast. And y'all were made especially for each other. This person's going to be able to see your beauty. Okay, that runs runs deeper. Skin deep, yeah, deeper. They're already in your subconscious mind with the Four of Cups, okay? And your divine feminine energy is looking at this person like, what you doing here, Willis? Your divine feminine energy, you're I'm laughing because look how she's like peeping in the wall, like cracks. Like, I see you in there. They already know who you are. But they can't offer this to you until you're ready to carry the mantle. So you have to go through like a Kundalini awakening or rising. Yes, you are being released from Pandora's box. I love the dark depiction of this on this card. It's like you tried to be this is why you had to be crucified so many times. You see here, trying to be masculine, like you did it their way. You try to say everything right. Keep your light. You tried to stroke their egos. You tried to do everything that they told you was going to guarantee you some type of love, some type of respect, some type of justice, and all they gave you was they laughed at you for believing them. So they try to tell you, oh, this is what we want in feminine. This is what you gotta do. This is what we don't want. All that shit was cap. It was cap. Which is why they tell you all of that, because they afraid that you're going to unleash the dragon on them. And they're not really trying. They've been out here riding. They've been making damsels out of people and just sacrificing all my dark feminines to just, to just utilize them as debt carriers of their choices and burdening you and weighing you down, and then let you covering for them and making it appear as if they are treating you good and doing you right, knowing damn well you doing their job, your job, and everybody else's job. You get what I'm saying? No more. And so if they want to earn the rights, they have to do right by divine feminine energy. Okay? Because they keep trying to pay for a debt on some shit they can't cash. You get what I'm saying? But this is pretty much saying you shouldn't be able to get away with this. Six of Swords. And then block the divine feminine from feeling free. Yeah, because the people that they cheat on is those that this is why there's so many women that be mad because they do everything right, They do everything right, trying to make sure they please they man. And they man will never tell them that they lusting or they desiring these dark feminine energies. They just won't ever say it. You know why? Because they pretended for so long to want the opposite. And that's why they be living double lives and shit. But for whoever you are, this rite of passage that you're going through right now, your divine feminine energy has already chosen. Like, that's mine's. This one, that's mine's. I know that. I know this one's mine's. That's what I'm seeing here. This one is mine's. And matter of fact, do you know how in Beauty and the Beast, he couldn't tell her what happened in Beauty and the Beast? He couldn't tell her that he felt like it was her. He couldn't tell her, right? Because it was a part of the curse. The curse had to be broken on its own accord, right? Which means she had to fall in love. She had to choose. It had to be true love, right? And that's what's making me think of the analogy of Belle and the Beast, because it was in his surrender that made her fall in love. If you've ever watched Beauty and the Beast, him surrendering to that love and falling into it and trusting that she had, sort out her affairs or whatever, that he would just always watch over her. That's what he said. And so he gave her a way for them always to connect to each other. And it was in the mirror. What is a mirror? The mirror. When you see yourself, you're going to see me. That type of energy. Nobody knows me. Yes. And so this person has had to do some things to set you free, honey. Okay. And now their cover is about to be blown. This person was concerned like they gonna have to blow their cover to come and rescue you right quick, because they was like, hold on, somebody trying you. This person was like, hold on, what is this apathy? What is this resentment that I'm feeling? We haven't had that feeling affecting you in a minute. What's going on? Well, what's going on was that somebody was trying to mentally delay your evolution. Somebody was trying to delay your evolution because they felt that you were releasing them. So they were trying to do like sex magic, okay, which pulls on the divine feminine energy. They were trying to harvest your energy by creating some type of sexual tie. And whether you ever talk to that person or not, they could have been whacking the packer, okay? And then all of a sudden you're drained, you're depleted. They could have been doing a lot of stuff. I feel like somebody as well probably lusting over your pictures. And so somebody was like, hold on, the energy is off. So you see here the same ties that were there. Six of Swords. You keep being saved in the nick of time. In every situation. At every turn. You're constantly being saved at the nick of time. And that's what I was saying. A part of the curse was that he couldn't tell her because it needed to be true love. So he couldn't say, oh, we're supposed to be together. None of that. Through the experiences, the time that they spent together, the conversations that they had, they were, that's where it was built. They read books together. They went for walks. They had quality time. You can't fake that. So if you were wondering, Divine Feminine, like if this person is trying to stop your Kundalini awakening, if they're trying to stop you from giving birth to this version of yourself. They're not. If anything, they're trying to bring it out of you. Okay. And when I say bring it out of you, it's because it's already been there. You've always had it inside of you. You just needed to know. You needed to know that it would be okay, that this person would still love you. As you know, don't just look like fighting evil by moonlight. Don't that look like Sailor Moon? Yes, it do. You're the one named Sailor Moon. Yes. So you have a tuxedo mask, okay? So what's also they had a story. Okay, Sailor Moon, tuxedo mask, they had a story. And though their memory was taken, they were always there at the nick of time. That's just how it was. And so I feel like it was hard for you to discern whether or not this person was trying to delay your Kundalini awakening, or whether it was someone else. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it was someone else that was sending the chaos your way, or trying to trigger your trauma and make confusion. This could have been like exes and stuff like that, unexpected bankruptcies, natural disasters, just shit happening on a forces working against you type of energy, trying to project that towards you in your astral body, make you feel sluggish, things like that. Yeah, make you feel indecision. Like, should I go down my dark path, or should I not? Is this wrong, or is this right? So I feel like oh snap, because somebody was trying to make you feel like, oh, if you go down that path, if you become that version of yourself, nobody's going to want you. Nobody's going to want to be with you. Nobody likes that version of you. And that dispowers you when you feel as if you're not supported by your family, when you feel like you're being blackballed, right? When you feel like you are being perceived as wicked. It doesn't allow you to really embrace your gift, right? If you possess just innate abilities that your dark feminine energy wants to show to you, traveling abilities, clairvoyant abilities, witchy abilities, all of those different things is your dark feminine energy. You mastering both the light and the dark is a part of your completion of your journey, of your metamorphosis. So there was a lot of different projections trying to delay that activation inside of you, delay that transformation inside of you, because they wanted you to believe that there was more of them and less of you, and that nobody would love that version of you. And so I feel like you guys have been observing for a long time, those that are being initiated or crossing over or going through this rite of passage. You've been observing for a minute the sources of your pain, and reviewing the hypocrisy and the hypocritical people that will tell you tomato but then do tomato. You know what I'm saying? And that journey in itself has been releasing those strongholds that were binding you. Well, they want me to dive into you taking your power back, because this Four of Cups energy here. Clarify the Four of Cups energy. The Four of Wands in reverse. The Two of Wands in reverse. You see how another Ace of Wands is here in reverse? Okay, if you do not let this power out, you're going to feel like a caged bird. The only way for you not to feel like a caged bird and for you to feel free is for you to give yourself permission to release, to not have no resentment no experience, no leaf that you haven't turned over. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to really, some of you guys, it looks like you gotta have no regrets. You get what I'm saying? And this is where the delay has been coming from. So let's say you're going through stability issues, like at home, right? And then you meet someone. You're going to feel like a damsel if you don't feel like you were able to transform your situation, right? On your own. Even if that person wants to help you, you would perceive it as they're viewing you as a damsel based off of whatever upbringing, whatever teachings, or whatever source of pain tried to make you feel like codependent on them. You get what I'm saying? But what you need to see here is that when you embrace your dark feminine energy, your perspective shifts. Your perspective understands that it's always been the other way around. You understand? It's always been the other way around. They just convinced you that being your dark feminine and being in that dark matter of yourself was a hoe, or was like a damsel. Really, it's your power from the Ace of Wands in reverse. Why would you give someone access to your garden? Why would you give someone access to your garden that hasn't earned it? They haven't built nothing for you. They're not supportive of you, right? Five of Pentacles. They have nothing to fucking offer you except headaches and their dark and their pain, and then you transmute it for them, and you still in poverty with them. You see what I'm saying? They can't create nothing because they come from lack, but giving it to them has been the agenda. Oh, make them better. And I'm talking about divine feminine energy. So the flip side of that is it's what? The Four of Wands, Four of Cups. If they're not providing you safety, providing you refuge, coverage, if they're not able to sustain your lifestyle, if their path is not aligned with your path and y'all purposes do not align, if y'all don't have the same interests, if y'all don't have the same belief systems, y'all would be a destruction to each other. And belief system doesn't mean y'all gotta, it's like, let's say you have no belief systems. How do you presume to openly be who you are if the very person that you sleep with next every day feel as if, oh my God, here you go again with that sage and that Palo Santo? That is going to be a contradiction to you feeling confident in being your dark feminine. If they are, or you don't have privacy to work on your different oils and to really engage with your dark feminine energy, you have to have a safe space to be able to curate all of this magic that you possess. And so it's like, yes, you should reject that. Yes, you should have a goal in mind when it comes to where you're headed in life. And no, you shouldn't be giving it away to anyone that don't align, because it won't be successful and you will regret it. And with the Ace of Wands in reverse, it will literally be like a waste of fucking nut, a waste of sexual creation, because it's not intentional. Every time you engage, you should be having magic. You should be creating sexual magic. But they're not going to tell you this side of the underbelly. They're just going to tell you, oh, just keep tying yourself to people. You know what I'm saying? And it's not saying that You create the standard is pretty much what the divine feminine is saying. If you don't create the standard and you don't make niggas work for it and you just giving it away to them, I promise you, the people that they call in a hoe is not cheap. You get what I'm saying? The people that they call in gold diggers are not cheap. They're just not. Eight of Swords. Someone's afraid here, based off of your upbringing, to offer you anything more because they don't want you to believe. They don't want you, if you're so knee deep in your masculine energy, they're going to feel, you would perceive them providing these things for you as them trying to buy you like your property. I think they need to. You know what I'm saying? I think that they would need to, right? Do you not, before you put furniture in a house, do you not go buy the house and buy the lot? Do you not put in careful preparation to go and secure a space to build on, to even create a foundation? But that's how they reverse psychology you. Because I promise you, so for the person that asked, well, what about if they have a lot of money, they can buy you, but they still cheat and they still do that? There are, and this is where a good judge of character has to be maintained. And you might want to start from yesterday's message, right? Because that's masculine energy. Here, there are two types of people: those that use other people to create from, and those that create for themselves and intentionally date other people or get to know other people because they already have their own, right? What you've encountered are people that utilize divine feminine energy to manifest and build their churches, their communities, and they have to get more and more people because they're always cashing energy checks because they're never satisfied. They don't know how to connect with their divine feminine energy. So they determined that the easiest people to tie to these types of situations and create these types of mortal checks is by seeking out people that haven't had their Kundalini awakening, haven't come into their identity yet of who they truly are, because they know that they're able to control the conversation, control the narrative, and you find yourself being heartbroken, but then you protect the very person that heartbreaks you. Because now they give you their shame, and you become aware that you created this, and you also help them get enough power to continue doing it to other girls just like you. So now you become the protector of the whole reputation because you feel guilty too. So now you're telling other girls that this is what's required of you to be considered worthy for love. And you know damn well that even after you got with that person and even after you did everything that they were going to do, that there was never going to come a day where they were going to actually value and adore you. They were going to keep you because you are a foreseeable treasure, but they never earned it, and you never taught every girl that after you how to make sure that they earn it. So you downplay every other dark feminine that's comfortable with their sexuality, and when you see young girls that are comfortable in their sexuality, you demonize them because it's a reminder that you never got to experience yours. And when you did, someone stuffed that light out. Ding. Thank you, Spirit. It's called willpower. Someone took it and you taking it back. And this person is saying the way that you're hardwired, you know how to tell a liar a mile away. So this person won't even try. They won't even try, which says a lot about their character. Okay. It really do. Justice. But they wanted you to experience you. So I feel like as if this person is going to force, and no. Okay? I feel like this is someone that will invest in you and get to know you. 8 of Pentacles. This person will sponsor your goals. They will sponsor your dreams. And they will encourage you to work on that and to just be. Like, you shouldn't have to work hard. 8 of Pentacles. That's not your job. They want to do it for you. You feel me? And they trust me. They know your humble beginnings. And I feel like that's the part a lot of you guys are not catching, that are struggling with it, is masculine energies are very smart. They know you. They know your trauma. They know everything about you. And when they tell you that they don't know, first of all, a real masculine energy ain't gonna tell you that they know. Because, like, why would they just divulge all of that? Real, true, genuine masculine energy is not, they enjoy a challenge. They don't expect you to just, give in like that. I don't know how to explain it to you. They don't. And when they try you like that, it would be just them not being in their divine masculine energy, and they wouldn't be a foreseeable match anyway. So that's what I said. The right one, you will have, when the time comes for you to be sexually active with that person, there won't be a shadow of doubt in your mind. There just won't be a shadow of doubt in your mind, because you would have gotten all the intel and information that you need throughout the courting process. Okay. So don't think for a second. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of this is like family disputes, disappointments with your family, things that you have to let go of. Things that you may be harboring. The only thing left to really let go of is whatever you're harboring when it comes to your family. All right. When I say your family, I mean the people that you care about, which is why the first thing you need to master right now, and what's coming out in the cards, is how not to give a fuck. Pretty much, you need to learn how to stop caring so much about other people's feelings. And I feel like the only way for you to master that is to be triggered enough to the point where you get tired of talking back, or you get tired of, correcting people. Many of you, when a fly makes its way to a fly trap, when a fly gets stuck in a spider's web, what does it do? Now we're talking about dark feminine energy, dark matter energy, teaching you how to hunt, okay, as a feminine. No one has ever taught you this before, because you didn't have no one before you to teach you. It wasn't passed down. So when divine feminine energy teaches you how to hunt as a divine feminine energy, you are a hunter too. You are a gatherer too. You don't chase, you attract. So when you see a fly come into your web, right? You may be a spider one day, you may be a praying mantis another day. You could be whatever you want, because you possess all of the intelligence, the intel of all creation, because that's dark matter. The infinite portal is yours. So it's all information at your discretion, right? So when a fly makes it through that spider web, do you think the spider is going to sit there and say, "Oh no, why are you here?" No. You think the spider is caring about the fly that couldn't help itself but get caught up in your web? No. What are you going to do? You're going to eat, because it came to you. The divine gave it to you. It was yours. So release that guilt. Who gave that to you? Like, oh no, this is spider. Child, if you don't go eat. So I don't care who it comes in the form of. All right. Now, when I'm saying that, I'm talking about while you're in training. Okay. While you're in training. Until Mr. Mrs. Right makes it to your web. Until that happens, where you going? What you gonna do? Nothing. You know, take care of yourself. Self-love yourself. Wake up every day just to be in love with yourself. Okay? That's the frequency. That's the vibe. But you got to really mean it this time. Okay? Eight of Cups. That's the confidence. I feel like confidence is being born here. Willpower. Okay? Your cutoff game is strong. That's the past season that some of y'all been learning. And if you haven't, that's where you at right now. Your cutoff game, like, child, feelings for what? For who? For why? Yes. Gotta get something out your system. And I feel like you've come across a lot of different people that have tried to take you off the market and bully you and all the other stuff. But see here, Queen of Pentacles. They may fall in love with your mind. They may fall in love with your body. They may fall in love with a lot of different things. But if they don't have your mind, body, soul, spirit, they ain't the one. They got to have all four. Period. And that's how you're going to remember that that's the one. Yes. But guess what? Your mother, okay, your divine mother energy already knows who the one is. Oh, yeah. They know. I'm gonna and I'm talking to myself. Yeah, this person is going to be when you find this person, or when this person come about, you're gonna hear a lot of people say, oh, that person is never gonna settle down, or that person is never this. That's your person. Okay, the person that, when these people come gossiping to you and telling you that this person is unyielding, this person is never going to work for you, this person is going to drive you crazy, this person is this person is that, this person is narcissist, this person has a reputation, Emperor in reverse. Okay, yeah, they may be all those things, but they're all those things to the people that they don't want to be with. And so they pass them to the next person. Yeah, talk to my friend. They really interested in you. My friend is available. And so all these people that gets rejected or haven't been able to get this person to, that the problem was they've been trying to get this person to do something that they're not meant to receive. Like I said, the same thing with you. When people have been trying to get you and they're not meant to receive you, it won't work, right? When this divine holy trinity comes about, the getting won't be having to got. It's just gonna be what it is. Period. And there's something about this person where whatever reputation they have, it won't scare you. You get what I'm saying? That's how you're going to know it's that person. It's like everyone's going to tell you no. And they're going to get so upset if they're going to be like, oh no, you're not going to, that's so, oh no, that never work. Oh no. They're going to be talking. And all that talking, you're just going to see, that's mine. Yeah, because I feel like that's just the way it was written. And that's how y'all know it's finna, that's the time y'all finna be on. So that's what I have for you guys. during this little roll call. So yeah, sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. Oh shit, I forgot. Child, I almost forgot your. I don't even know what oracle deck they want me to use. Let's get you a harvest, because I feel like you're gonna have a glorious harvest. Okay, because you extra fine. You extra fine. Look at the card. Okay. Guidance. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. I told you, independence. You see this? That's some powerful pussy. Oh my God. Yeah, if you didn't know that was coming, you don't know me, okay? It's time to get out. It's time to go out on your own and create your own business or try something well outside your comfort zone. Yes, look at the answers. You're getting the answers to the riddle. Giving me the clues to the riddle. Oh, why? You will resolve your current situation soon. Work wise. You find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opening with job security. Period. All right. And then we have outside forces, and that's in reverse. So these outside forces will have no more effect on you. Unknown figures are driving the situation, and you may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon, and you will be okay. That's in reverse. So listen to the guidance, because these outside forces will not be able to affect you anymore. Take a chance on yourself. I'm telling you, got roll the dice, connection. Okay. Oh, and real passion. I'm done. Y'all gonna get coffee in the morning. Coffee in the morning. All right, Taurus. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.